Hey there, viewers! Welcome to the wintertime, where you're either sick or on the verge of getting sick. With everything that's been happening lately, dealing with a cold should be the least of your worries. But a bad cold can knock you on your behind for a week or so. And it's not just during the winter. The average adult has 2 to 3 colds a year. Who needs that in their life? Luckily, you don't have to rush to the store to buy medicine. There are plenty of foods you can eat instead. Let's talk about 9 foods that'll help fight your cold. How much yogurt do you have in a day? When was the last time you ate chicken soup? Wait a second, chili peppers? We're talking all that and more. Number 1. Chili peppers. We're kicking this list off with, well, a heat kick. Chili peppers can really come in handy when trying to fight a cold. I get it, you're not a fan of heat, but if you have a cold, just brave the pain and get it over with. A cold of any kind can really affect your sinuses. There will be times where you can't even breathe through your nose. This is enough to drive you crazy, but luckily chili peppers serve as a secret weapon. A hot chili will open the sinuses up. Chili peppers contain something called capsaicin. This is a component that can clear out your sinuses and help you breathe. A chili pepper will also have a decent amount of vitamin C and vitamin A. This is also needed to build up a healthy immunity. Daily consumption of these vitamins will not only fight your current cold symptoms, they also help prevent future colds. What's the hottest pepper you've ever eaten? How long did it take for you to recover? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. Oatmeal. That's right, oatmeal is not just a wholesome breakfast item, it can also help fight off a cold. Oatmeal contains something called beta-glucan. This is a form of dietary fiber which is linked to boosting the immune system. A diet that's high in beta-glucan can improve your cholesterol level and boost your heart health. If you have a cold, a nice bowl of oatmeal might be exactly what you need. Just think about all the nutrients you're getting. Oatmeal has a large amount of B vitamins as well as copper, manganese, phosphorus, and iron. These are all needed for your immune system to thrive during the cold season. Number 3. Oranges. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat down and ate an orange? Not orange juice, but the actual fruit you sit and peel. It might be time to do it again. Oranges are terrific for battling cold symptoms. You mainly have vitamin C to thank for this. Just a regular-sized orange contains 77% of your daily intake. Vitamin C works to reduce your chances of sickness. It does this by strengthening your immune system. Not only can it fight colds, it can also lower blood pressure and reduce your risk of heart disease. Number 4. Salmon. When you have a cold, a big piece of fish probably isn't the first thing that comes to mind. Or the second. Or the third thing, to be honest. But believe it or not, salmon is great for fighting cold symptoms. How much do you know about omega-3s? These fatty acids reduce inflammation when a cold happens. They also lower your blood pressure and reduce your risk of other diseases. Inflammation slows down your immune system. This spells trouble if you have a cold. A person with a terrible cold isn't going to recover as quickly if their immune system isn't working properly. A 3.5-ounce serving of salmon holds about 3 grams of omega-3s. So if you have a cold and you're up for trying something new, pick up some salmon. Once you get past the aftertaste, it's smooth sailing. Number 5. Honey. How many times has someone suggested you have tea with honey? Well, this isn't some random internet fad. It can actually do wonders for your cold. Honey is one of the most famous cures for a cough. Certain studies have shown honey to be more effective on coughs than certain medications. It's also been shown to reduce cough and improve sleep more than most medications on the market. Another study found that kids who took 2 teaspoons of honey 30 minutes before going to bed saw a big difference in their cough the next morning. Honey contains antimicrobial properties, which allows it to fight bacteria and viruses. Even if you don't have tea, put a couple teaspoons in some boiled water and have that. Many people recommend honey and lemon combined. While it might taste good, there just isn't any scientific evidence that it fixes your cold. Number 6. Almonds. Who knew you'd be eating nuts to fight your cold? Most people have nuts as a tiny snack. Almonds are just one of the many popular choices. Eating a handful of almonds can help battle cold symptoms. Almonds contain polyphenols, which are compounds that will increase the sensitivity of white blood cells and boost your immunity. This will battle that terrible cold you've been at home with. These particular polyphenols are found in the skin of the almond. Research shows that your immunity boost will remain for a while after the almonds have been digested. The vitamin E in almonds also helps. This will protect your cells from free radicals and keep you healthy. Outside of vitamin E, almonds carry plenty of other nutrients. I mean copper, magnesium, fiber, protein. Where can you go wrong? If you're sick and have a bag of almonds at home, I suggest you get that snack ready. Before we continue, are you looking to get in shape for the new year? You need to get your nutrition right. Check out our recent video on 8 healthy foods you need to stock up on for 2021. Now back to our list of cold-fighting foods. Number 7. Yogurt. Much like oatmeal, yogurt is one of those delicious snacks you usually have in the morning. It will tie you over till lunch. Well, it does a little more than that. It's also really effective against colds. Yogurt boosts the immune system. Its probiotics will attack inflammation, protecting you from different viruses floating around. These same probiotics will stop your cold from getting out of hand. Yogurt has some really important nutrients your body needs to stock up on. This includes magnesium, zinc, and selenium. These 3 minerals will back up your immune system, reducing your chances of getting sick. If you already have a cold, it won't last as long. Number 8. Chicken soup. Much like tea and honey, chicken soup is probably the food most associated with the cold and flu season. Most of us have been familiar with its cold-fighting ability since we were kids. Well, there is a reason your mom always made it for you. Chicken isn't the only important part of the soup. There's also the chicken broth. This is the hot liquid the chicken simmers in. You can have the chicken broth without the actual chicken. In the broth is carnosine, a compound that helps the immune system get stronger. Researchers have examined the effects of hot water, cold water, and soup on a stuffy nose. In the end, both hot water and soup did a better job of curing stuffiness. So if you have a cold, cook up some chicken soup with a nice cup of tea and honey. Number 9. Kiwi. Here's another cold-fighting food you weren't expecting. Well, kiwi isn't just something you toss in a blender and mix. Believe it or not, it's among the most powerful cold remedies in the world. You're gonna want it around next time you get sick. Kiwis have a ton of delicious nutrients, but none more important than vitamin C. Did you know that just a single cup of kiwi gives you over 270% of your daily vitamin C intake? They pretty much make oranges look like a joke. As I said earlier, you need vitamin C if you're gonna get your immune system going. The more of it you're consuming, the less of a chance you have of catching that dreadful cold. So blend up some kiwi or maybe have a few slices for a snack. Either way, your body will thank you after you've avoided a cold. Yup, having a cold sure can be a drag. There are so many things about sickness you need to learn. Have I sparked your interest? Here's a couple more videos you should watch. First, check out 14 fruits that double as medicine. Or how about 21 foods that boost blood circulation? Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both. Learn more about your body and how to stay healthy. Have you eaten any of these foods while having a cold? Let us know in the comments below.